Hello, welcome to A Dash of Therapy. I'm Dr. Samantha Barcham, a UK trained counselling psychologist and psychotherapist, and today's video is about family estrangement. So family estrangement is painful, and when a parent and adult child are no longer in contact, it often ripples throughout the whole family. So others, siblings, extended relatives and even close friends can end up feeling really caught up in the middle. So today I'm talking about the challenges of taking sides and the impact of family splits, and I'll explore some ways to navigate this incredibly difficult situation. So let's start by looking at what happens when family members feel they have to take sides. When a parent and adult child become estranged, others in the family often feel pressured to align with one person or the other. And this can happen in really subtle ways, like feeling expected to show loyalty, or in more direct ways, such as being asked to cut contact with one side of the conflict. And this can be deeply distressing. For example, siblings may feel torn between a parent and their brother or sister. They might worry about betraying one side or feel unable to express their own emotions without upsetting someone. And in the case of extended family members like grandparents or aunts and uncles, the division can be heartbreaking as well. They may want to maintain their relationships with both sides, but feel like doing so would be seen as taking a stand. And so for the estranged parent or adult child, watching loved ones choose sides can also intensify feelings of loss and isolation and resentment. So why does this happen? Often family members take sides because they feel they have to protect or defend someone. They may feel a great deal of sympathy for one person's pain, or they might only be hearing one perspective. Sometimes there are cultural expectations as well, or family dynamics, which are also playing a role. And let's be honest, conflict is deeply uncomfortable, and it's sometimes easier to align with one side than hold the space for complex and painful situation like this would be. But while choosing sides may feel like the safest option, in the short term it can create deeper fractures in the family over time. So what can families do? How can they manage these difficult dynamics without making the situation worse? So one thing would be to practice compassionate neutrality. So that means it's okay to have feelings about the estrangement, but you don't have to pick a side. If you love both people, say that. Acknowledge their pain without fueling the division. Another way could be to avoid gossip and assumptions. Try not to engage in conversations that will villainise one person or oversimplify the situation. Relationships are complex and there's often more to the story than what's on the surface. So that's another way. Another option could be to set boundaries, but do so with care and sensitively. So if you're feeling pressure to take a side, be honest about your boundaries. You might say, I love you both and I want to maintain relationships with both of you, and I hope that you can respect that. I think that's a really great position if you can get to that. The other is to encourage open communication. If it's safe and appropriate, try to keep the channels of communication open between the estranged family members. I mean, sometimes an outside mediator, like a therapist, can help facilitate those conversations in a healthy, constructive way. But most importantly, take care of yourself, because if you're caught in the middle, don't underestimate the emotional toll this can take. Find support, whether through therapy, trusted friends, or support groups, to help you process your feelings without carrying the burden alone. You know, this family estrangement is really complex and every situation is different, and if you're struggling with these dynamics in your family, please know that you're not alone, and finding a way through these challenges takes patience and self-care and sometimes also professional guidance. So if this video resonated with you, please feel free to share your thoughts and comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more discussions on family relationships and emotional well-being.